Yeah, I'll share this to the.
I'm gonna get one.
Yeah,
All right, guys.
Wrap it as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages, of course, the captain here. We are coming to you live from Magnum Opus here in Mornington. We have the owner of the company and the greatest tattooist ever made, ever produced.
Produced.
Alex, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good. Are you excited?
I am. Nervously excited
Nervously
for you.
excited. This is going to be because no one from my social media knows what I'm doing. They know that I've come down for a tattoo,
Yep.
but they don't know why I've come for a tattoo. And there's actually two other gentlemen here today from a very important company that we'll talk about in a second. But, Alex, what am I getting tattooed today?
The Mother logo.
The Mother logo.
Mother Energy Drink logo. I should be more specific.
Mother Energy Drink logo here in Australia and New Zealand. I'm getting this tattooed on my body. They've been a great supporter of the Nine Cap for many, many years. So I'm getting this tattooed on my body. This whole thing. Not can, that'll take a while, but I'm here at Magnum Opus with Alex because she has an amazing story as a tattoo artist. And while she's tattooing me, we're going to learn more and more about her. I can tell you for a start that we've got the state manager and one of the other managers from Mother Energy Drink here as well. It's a big day down here at Magnum Opus. So if you're floating in the area and you're down this way, then come on down and you'll be able to meet the team down here. So let's get into it. What happens from here? Walk me through the process, Alex.
Well, we're going to measure your arm first and make sure it's in the middle and centered. And
All that stuff.
yeah. So what I'm going to do now is just do a quick little shave.
Oh, it's about time. You want to show the chest after this, or?
No, thank you. It's fine.
You're more
Would you
than
recommend
welcome.
clippering?
Oh,
Saves chafing, pimples, and prickliness in your shirt.
oh, that's good enough.
You can work on Mother across the chest next
Yeah,
time.
that's the next one. Yeah, big mother across here,
Yeah.
and then a big can on the back.
That's a great idea.
So people are going to ask why I'm doing this. Hi everybody, hi Elise. People are going to ask why on God's green earth are you getting a Mother logo on your arm. It's plain and simple. As I said from the very beginning, Mother Energy has been behind us for a while. We've managed to give out a lot of really cool prizes thanks to Mother logo, to Mother Energy Drink. So we're showing our appreciation back. Now, Alex, while you're measuring and stuff, tell me a bit about yourself. How long have you been tattooing?
I've been in the industry about 20 years. I've been tattooing probably for about, actually haven't counted, maybe 16 or 17 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I've been around for a little while. Originated in Frankston.
Hey,
Yep,
Frankscanistan.
Frankscanistan. Back in its heyday.
Back in its
It's a
heyday.
bit fancy now. It's not as cultured and colourful as it used to be. So, yeah. So I've been around a while, travelled a lot. Yeah, and my journeys have led me back home, actually.
You're back here.
Yeah, well, I came back with kind of cultured, travelled, wind in my sail, and I put my resume out to everywhere and ended up back to where I started. But the peninsula, I think, after travelling, is amazing, and I think I have a much appreciated respect for the peninsula, having lived and seen and done and come back again. So it's good. It's reinvigorating. Nice to familiar faces.
Yeah. What drew you to? Pun on words. What drew you to being a tattooist?
What drew me? A man at a bakery held the door open for me, as ironic as that sounds. I actually, when I was in grade 2, used to. Do you remember you used to have those flag glue sticks?
Yeah.
So I would put the glue stick on the back of my friend's hands, and then I'd draw a picture on them, and then I'd peel the picture off and sell it back to them for 5 and 10 cents for lollies at the tuck shop.
Oh, there you go. You
Yeah.
started business early.
So I started business in probably about grade 1. So that was pretty funny. So if you want to talk about origins, that was, I don't know, ironically ended up being a tattooist later. But I was actually an animator and a graphic designer, and I was literally on a lunch break at a corporate identity meeting, and I was bored as batshit and just hating on my life, going, I haven't arrived where I want to be, and I had a Buddha on my arm, and this gentleman held the door open, and he was like, oh my god, your Buddha's amazing, come and see me for a tattoo. And the first words that came out of my mouth were, have you got an apprenticeship? And he turned around and went, well, you're the first, I've just opened the shop, so bring it in tomorrow and see what you got. And so I just stayed up all night, and I was like cutting and pasting and fixing this folio that, you know, back then we had no social media, no videography, nothing. You just cut and paste, and you know, even computer skills were pretty basic Photoshop, basic Illustrator and all this stuff. So I just compiled this massive folder and hit him back with it and hired.
Bang.
The rest is history,
So I'm curious to know, if you're watching this, if you have tattoos and things like that, let us know. We like tattoos, we want to talk tattoos, so tell us all about it and we'll go from there. But this is what she's going to look like. So, now obviously this is not what you call your standard tattoo, right? This is a nice branded tattoo of Mother Energy Drink.
Correct.
Have you done other brands? Like, am I the first one to come in and go, hey, this is what I want?
No, like band logos, that's like your fundamental tattoo training 101. So I can tell you which Tool, Foo Fighters, Nirvana off the top of my head. But you see the logos, I think, over our given time that we've done.
Well, we've got TFM. Anyone that follows my social media will know TFM, Tim from Mother. Has anyone, in your knowledge, had this tattoo?
In my knowledge, in my time in business, no. We have had a few monster claws go around at events and things like that.
Monster claws. I may have even tattooed monster claws.
You've done some monster claws, they're a pretty popular tattoo that we do see going around. But as mother-wise, this is the first one I've seen. What about you?
You're the first.
I'm the first. Look at that.
You are the first.
Setting the trend. Woo! People are going to go out and get this tattoo now. You watch.
Mate,
and if you want to get this tattoo, you've got to come in.
Yeah, it's even better. Large first.
Large first. Prime bit of real estate. It's all sitting there.
Jazzy can do that.
Large and in charge.
So my iPad and maybe set it up next to that so I can see the logo shading.
So guys, if you're keen on social media, if you can share this video around, let's get some business likes and so forth on Magnum Opus.
Are you happy with the placement? I need to check in with you before I begin. Have a look in the mirror.
Let me check with the boss.
I reckon that's gold.
That's gold.
Absolute perfection.
I think that's pretty good. I think we're going to be pretty happy there. Throw it on this camera as well. So if you're on TikTok and you are on Facebook, follow Magnum Opus Mornington on all their social media. You'll see more videos of this. We're doing a few different videos today. We're doing time lapses. We're doing 2 live streams. It's going to be on YouTube. It's, you know, who knows? Darren Hinch will see this and go, what a legend. I need to bring him in.
And for any of your listeners who are out and about, who want to pop in, that are watching this, tell them to come in. Have a free monster. We've got some giveaways.
So if you're around Mornington Way, come into Magnum Opus. It's on Main Street here in Mornington.
We've got some gift vouchers going around too, by
Gift
the way.
vouchers. We're going to hand out some drinks. We're going to do all that sort of stuff. So if you are floating around, or if you know someone that's floating around, send them down this way. Magnum Opus here on the main street of Mornington, and we're going to have some fun.
Yeah. You ready?
I am ready when you are.
Great gift vouchers for Mother's Day.
Oh yeah, Mother's Day, Mother Cares.
Talk about this and do this properly.
Oh my God! Come and get your mother tattoo for Mother's Day, and you can pretend that it's for them. Now look, no, I did it for you.
Alright.
This is a big moment.
This is a big moment. Here we go.
Alright, you ready?
I am ready.
Wait.
Don't move. Now, it has been just over 10 years since I've had a tattoo, and I forgot the pain that's associated with tattoos, but it's an addiction pain, isn't it?
How did that go for you?
That was beautiful. Alright, thanks very much for having me.
Game on.
That's done. I tell you what, we're going to turn the pressure up on Mother now. Mother's going to have to go, oh, maybe we need to give you some stuff. So tell me more about your tattooing experience, because you don't just stick to just regular Marathonville tattooing, do you?
No, I don't.
Tell us a bit about that too.
I'm a little bit of a hybrid species of tattooist. So I actually quit tattooing for 5 years, give or take. And I was not bad, with a little bit of realism. So I ventured into the world of beauty therapy, skin, dermal therapies and whatnot.
Yeah.
I did some accredited advanced courses and some small things, and what fascinated me was actually areola reconstruction as a realism artist, and I laid waste my knowledge at the door, and I was working with a lady by the name of Val Glover-Hoven. Hi Val.
Hello.
She's
You owe me money.
amazing. She's actually the matriarch of cosmetic tattooing in Australia. She's well into her 80s, I shouldn't say that out loud, but still tattooing as well, so she's an inspiration. Yeah, she's got a very strong following, clientele who's older than me, and I was so amazed by her dedication. She actually inspired me, and when I was 10 years into my career, I didn't think I could be re-inspired but deal with egos every day. At that time I was working for Bondi Inc.
Which most...
They were actually sponsored by Monster, actually. But I just got to a point where I was over ego driving tough stickers on, just the bigger you get, the eager you gets to, and I don't know, it's not my bag, and the thought of genuinely enhancing someone's well-being for life over ego tripping tough stickers was a no-brainer, and she asked me to come and work for her, and I did, and I quit Bondi Inc. to do that, because somebody at that company told me that there was no space for that type of work in a hospital, and there's one thing, if you want to get me to do something, tell me you can't do it.
Good motivation.
And I was already halfway there, and I'd done all the studying and everything, and I was studying while I was working full time. But the minute I quit that and did that, my life changed. The quality of my work improved, the quality of my clientele, the passion came back, the drive came back, and I found myself all over again through the art of tattooing. But being able to actually, I can't talk on behalf of people who've had cancer or who've been through chemo, let alone breast cancer in particular, but what I can tell is the experiences in helping them reclaim their confidence, body dysmorphia, some mental health issues that arise and during then thereafter, and their life after chemo is not the same. But actually being a part of that journey with somebody who's reclaimed their own essence of life back is incredible. So I created a name for myself in that world. I've worked with some pretty important doctors throughout New South Wales and Victoria, and now currently reside in Peninsula.
Well, we're glad to have you.
That's my story. I had to stop when I said that.
That's fine, of course.
I'll concentrate.
I need you to focus. It's an amazing story, because you're going to offer that service here too, aren't you?
Yes,
here
I
at
do.
Magnum Opus. So
absolutely.
For those that have had breast cancer or need, breast augmentation and so forth, Magnum Opus is the place to come down and reclaim some of that confidence. And they're becoming more and more popular these days, those type of
it extends to that too. You've got scarring, scar camouflage, facelift scars, surgery scars, and where the dermal therapy steps in is where us tattooists, honestly, they'll say they do, but they really aren't educated in the depth and parts of information around skin health and hygiene and things like that. And of course they are regarding a tattoo, and there's some knowledge pertaining to that. But it goes much deeper when you are dealing with health ailments and things like that, and things to watch out for, what pigments to use, which ones are affected by certain autoimmune things. So without going into too much, that's where the dermal therapy side, we've got a nurse starting with us next month, Hannah, her name is, and I feel like there's a greater power in a diversity working together than against each other, or trying to claim entitlement or rights to be this guy doing that. A wise man once told me that there's a greater power in our diversity when we come together for a common cause. So us having just so many different people here, specialising in different things, as well as skin therapy, nurse on hand, it just solidifies the knowledge and the confidence that you should have when you walk into somewhere and feel safe, that you're in good hands and that they know whatever it is that you need pertaining to skin and tattooing that you can find here.
Well, that's what drew me to you guys, is the fact that, you know, you are beyond professional here and you've got an awesome team, and we'll probably meet some of the team a bit later on.
Awesome.
But, you know, a tattoo like this, you know, getting another tattoo here, the guys, you know, that run the state here as well with us,
Yep.
you know, the pressure's kind of on, but I knew that you've been in the business so long that you can tune this out and focus on, you know, on the job that you're doing. And, you know, straight away I can tell that you're fantastic at what you do.
Thanks.
And
Whoops, oh, sorry, mate. Sorry, what were you saying?
we've got, like, I'll throw it out to everybody. They can think of it. Tim from Mother reckons he wanted that to go with a tattoo gun, and we'll just see how that goes. He can put his
He's nodding at me as well. I don't know what that means, but
Just the last couple of dots.
yeah, beautiful. Oh yeah, we can move
Don't
over.
put your signature.
Put a little penis in there.
Yeah, that was the plan.
You owe me a beer. No, sorry, you owe me a mother. So, you have some pretty interesting stories when it comes to tattooing. Where's the weirdest spot you've had to put a tattoo?
Oh, $1 million question.
The $1 million question.
Have you ever heard of the $1 million bill?
No, I haven't had a $1 million. Tell me about it.
It looks about $10 bill on the flop.
Ah, right.
Can you see where I'm going
I
with
see
that
where
one?
you're going with that. How do you keep that, like, do you have to pull the skin out to people to see you have to get flat? How's it work? Like, you have to have
Let's
a
just
professional
say the ship may be half-mast when applying a stencil.
right, okay.
Yeah, there is a degree to that. I ended up doing these tats in the first studio that I ever worked at. Black Dragon, one of the oldest and longest running studios in Frankston. And I even went to him because he was the longest running and artist owned. You know, he'd been shot at, threatened, and he still stood strong, and he believed. I got a lot of inspiration from Tim at Black Dragon, and one of my predecessors, Dave, Johnny the Good, he was an amazing inspiration in teaching me Look, I'm not going to lie, it was an old school tattoo apprenticeship. I used to sit under a stairwell and actually make the needle bars individually, and then every Wednesday night would be needle making, and then I would take my 50 needles up to the owners, and they'd probably pick one or two out of them that would work.
That would be, yeah.
But that I would then just get better and better and better until I was flawless in my, you know, single line, you know, needle making skills. But
I like the gun that you're using here, because most people have.
I have to correct you there. We don't have weapons in the,
your
tattoo studio. We have machines. Yeah.
Your tattoo machine.
Yep.
Which is a portable one, which is a bit jump from what I'm used to seeing, where it's the old foot pedal and, you know, that's how you turn it on and turn it off type stuff.
Silent but deadly.
Yeah. So, yeah, having it portable, is that a lot easier than what it used to be?
Look, it's hygienically much better.
Yeah.
Because you're single-use items.
Yeah.
The old school machines and whatnot used to be able to, you know, you'd have a sterilizer and reuse certain parts of the machinery.
Yeah.
You just don't really have that anymore.
So this is the future now?
I think so, yeah. And you know, what comes out of like the quality machinery now is the quality of work, and we're able to, all these amazing things that we're talking about today are attributed to the machines and what we use nowadays too. Just, you know, travelling a lot. I obviously travelled with traditional tattoo machines, and it was so heavy. You'd seen the size of my quads travelling in my backpack, you know, across Europe and Southeast Asia with this
The best.
machinery and spare parts. It was ridiculous. Now it's just, I've got a box and a battery and I'm sorted. So I'm like, oh, I'm just 10 years too early, but that's fine.
And if customers find it, you can always pretend that it's something else.
Correct. Yeah. Looks like it, doesn't it?
I, back in another life, the best tattoo machine I ever saw was when I was working in the prison system, and it was made out of an old vacuum cleaner engine and an old
amazing.
And I'm like, it was halfway through his tattoo when I found it. Normally we're supposed to go, oh, alright, we're taking that off here. But I'm like, look, we'll let you finish. And then we have to take it off here.
That's so funny.
And then I went and got a tattoo by his dad, strangely enough.
Hey, I've seen some amazing work come out of...
That's some good work in the prison system.
Yeah, there's some actually amazing artists in there.
That's how I got the tattoo cock magnet on my back.
What?
Kidding.
You didn't tell me about that.
So Alex obviously got a super steady hand there.
It's
It's
unbelievable.
watching it, isn't it?
It is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Seen a tattoo done before?
Yeah. But just watching it, how steady it is, it's unreal.
Oh, she's phenomenal. Because by now, these lines would be as wonky as all buggery.
I'm not used to talking this much, right? While I'm working, so I'm like just trying to be mindful that no pressure. I've only got honchos behind me, making sure that the logo is exactly what it should look like.
He's got another arm, that's alright.
Yeah, just start again.
Just to show everybody, this is real. I'm not bluffing it. This is a legit thing.
Yes.
We're halfway through it. Well, almost halfway through it. And we're still shading and stuff. But, well, first and foremost, I do need to say thank you for doing this because you're volunteering your time here to do this with us.
I am.
And, there was no promises made to you. I wasn't going to say, hey, I didn't even let you know that the top dogs were coming until I knew. So I appreciate you spending your time to do this. And I'm very much looking forward to when it's done. And we will be letting everybody that I know, especially in the local area, to come down. And I'm pretty sure that the guys here from Mother and Monster will be spreading the good word amongst their friends and colleagues.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, it's a good thing, and I think it's time the industry really...
They're not tattoo anymore.
It's come so far.
Yeah.
Everyone's got them. It's socially acceptable. The promos around some major brands that are using tattooing at their events. This was unthinkable 10, 20 years ago. You know what I mean? So I just hats off to every single tattoo artist out there because everyone in a studio who's put the hard yards and everything in the work and the effort and the manufacturers, like where it's at now is just, I'm working out of a hospital for fuck's sake. Like, if you asked me 10 years ago where I thought I would be, I thought I was probably going to be dead because I didn't have very good mental health back then as an apprentice starting. But when you, catch wind in your sails and the inspiration from what you get from people inspires you and then inspires somebody else, the good thing just becomes this projection of the next person gets it, and at the end of the day, YOLO, right? Yeah.
The pressure's on. My missus is now watching, so pressure's on. She thought I was getting a
Like she doesn't know about the tattoo on your back.
Her name.
Yeah, she doesn't know about the cock bag. But I'm a huge fan of tattoos. Like, I don't have overly many. I've noticed that you're very much a nice piece of art with all your work. What's the strangest tattoo you own? Like, what's the one where you went, I probably shouldn't have done that, but I'm glad I did. Is it where you got captain written on your back? Or?
Oh my god.
Is it a bit embarrassing?
No, I've got no... Okay, well, my first tattoo is probably the worst.
Yeah.
I actually grew up in Bangkok in Thailand, and being like really hardcore as I was at 13, went to a market store at MBK and got a tattoo of a dolphin on my breast in year 8.
Oh, alright.
Yeah. And, you know,
I'll pop it out, isn't it?
no. And one, it doesn't look like a dolphin anymore. So you don't have breasts when you think you are when you're 13.
Yeah.
So it kind of evolved into this mucky porpoise that it is now, but I don't want to get rid of it because it masks like my first tattoo. So I've just got this hideous thing that no one's allowed to touch.
I got my first tattoo on the back. It's only a little one that my brother designed. But I got that when I was 17, because back then you could have parents' permission to get a tattoo done. And I was actually, strangely enough, done by the prisoner's father that I caught previously with the tattoo gun in prison. So I was quite happy that I was nice to that guy at the time. Otherwise, who knows what his dad would have put on me back.
That's so funny.
Alex, have you ever tattooed yourself?
I have.
Yeah, how does that go?
You just got to be very careful.
Yeah.
I'm now getting some removed.
Yep.
But yeah, just slowly. I mean, in all fairness, like if you can reach it, then it saves you money, and you know what you want, and you're good at what you're doing. You got to be good at it.
You know you're gonna get a good
Then
job.
I think I can. Yeah. Some of my legs and just I don't know, reaching out, and some of my. I got snowed in Scotland once because I was living in the north of Scotland in Aberdeen, and we weren't allowed out, so I started tattooing my arm, which was enough. Maybe I regret because I'm actually getting that removed.
Is this the one that you did?
No. I've got 3 wise monkeys there if you have a look down the bottom.
Yeah.
But they're getting removed, so now I'm running out of real estate, so I've got to make room for
Yeah. Well, I can put a couple on you.
Oh, cheers, yeah.
Do you like stick figures? Because if you like stick figures, I'll be going.
Yeah, cool. I'll set
do
up
both
a
men and
consult
women.
for what I want.
Yeah,
we can have a chat.
Like it can't be too big. I'm not that good. I can't do a perfect circle. So if you don't mind it like being a triangle thing and stuff, then we're laughing. Do you remember the old way of drawing a cat where it was the M-O-Q? I can do that pretty good.
Never heard of that.
That's how you used to draw a cat. So you used the letter M, and then the letter O, and then the letter Q underneath, and it's okay.
Oh, yeah, get the tail, yeah, nice.
Yeah, so see, look, I've thought of something. Look at that.
Yeah.
You're never too much of a veteran not to learn something new, are you?
Did you get
No.
those cats tattooed on you?
You're a fool if you stop learning.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about it. Oh, why?
Yeah, do you want that cat? I'll do that cat for you. I want royalties every time you look at it, though.
I was wondering if I could maybe tattoo you.
Yeah, right. What would you do?
I'd do your wife's initials.
Yeah, right.
Just put captain on there.
Maybe ask her.
Yeah, maybe. Whereabouts?
Just something little when you think about it.
Yeah, right.
Look at this, the boys from Monster and Mother, they're all over this.
And I reckon
You're not going to get them out of your shop.
Yeah.
Because I know one of them lives local, so you're not going to get him out of your shop. You'll be like, oh,
That's
so
right.
that was a good idea.
Because he's a nice guy.
TFM is one of the best people.
He's an asshole, I'll just make it hurt.
So when do we tell them that this is all just pretend, that's just a texter?
It
It is just a texter, right?
How's the pain? Like, is it easy?
Yeah.
I'm doing it well.
Yeah, it's the fun thing about tattoos is the meatier the area, the less the pain's going to be. So if you're getting something on your hip, if you're getting something near close to bone, it's going to hurt a lot more than in the meaty area.
Yeah.
Like, yes, okay, it's a needle going up and down real fast, being dragged across your body, but it's one of those addiction pains. Like when it gets going and you just sort of go, oh, yeah. You just sort of you deal with it. But the one on my hip, that hurt like no tomorrow. And I remember saying to my wife yesterday when I was talking about, because she's got a tattoo on the inner part of her arm, and I said, I'm a bit worried about getting it done on the inner part of the arm. I reckon it's going to sting a bit. And she showed me hers and goes, what are you, a pussy? Like,
Got that.
yeah, pretty much. I just realised I was swearing a little bit for it. I can bleep those out when they give me the footage.
Oops.
That's right.
No,
That's what editing's for.
You're allowed to swear when you get a tattoo. It's perfect.
Ah, good. Guys, go out and buy a mother can right now. Actually, finish watching the live, then go out and buy your mother can. Actually, there will be a giveaway this week on the show time. We give out, like, whoever can show me their mother collection will win a prize. I don't know what the prize is yet, but I'm sure we'll give something away.
Put something together.
Figure something out.
A free handshake from the state manager. Hello.
Hi.
Come in.
Okay.
Come around this side, or wherever we can see you.
Jasmine.
Come on, Jasmine. See if you can squeeze in over there if you want.
Probably not.
Now, Jasmine's one of your new apprentices. Isn't
She is.
So, we can't see her. She's over.
Oh.
She's
Stand up
my.
here, Jazzy.
There you go. Up there. Yeah, go up, stand next to Timo. TFM will look after you.
You
I need
got
to
the
think of-
corner, Jazzy.
I need to think of a nickname for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got one. He's called
Dead man.
the Wizard. The Wizard. We call him the Wizard.
The Wizard. That will do.
Yeah.
That will do nicely. Mr.
Yeah.
So, Jaz, you're one of the new apprentices.
Yes, I am.
Is this the most ridiculous tattoo you've seen so far?
I haven't seen that many, but it's not too ridiculous.
Oh, that's good. I was going to say, because these boys here will pump with you if you say No, not the kids, for you!
Commitment, definitely.
What's your favourite thing to
Dedicated
drink?
sponsor.
So how long have you been doing your apprenticeship for, Jazz?
6 months, give or take.
Yeah,
I think
nice.
I started in September.
Yep.
And what do you use when you're practicing? Like, obviously, there's different synthetic skins. You can get some people use old cow heads or pig heads and stuff, or pig skin.
We just use fake skin here. It's just like a latex sheet of copper.
Okay.
But it's like a thick, just like a stretchy A5 sheet.
Yep.
Practice on that.
And what's your favourite go-to tattoo at the moment?
Like my style,
Yep.
or I'm doing fine lines, so
Oh, beautiful.
yeah. So,
Industry always needs more fine lines.
yes.
Apparently.
Yeah.
So obviously if we draw up in the start.
Jeez, you'd hope so, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I've drawn a lot, like, since
Do you wanna
like,
get-
in school and everything. So my granddad was an artist.
Oh,
So
cool.
yeah.
Nice.
So it's in the family, but I always just kind of, it was always like my little hobby on
Yeah.
the side. So it's pretty cool that I get to do it as a job.
Actually, while I've got the state manager here, I need to bring this up. Being a left-hander,
Scooting.
Oh, where's this going?
well, I'm a left-hander. And what I've found, I'm very conscious when it comes to brands, right? So when I'm drinking a mother can on air, your cans are designed for right-handed people, so the logo goes that way. So I always have to use the opposite hand to face the camera to turn.
How's your drinking skills out of the opposite hand now? You
I'm getting a lot better at it, I'll be honest.
So where come out?
So,
Yep.
You don't realise how hard it is to do things in the opposite hand,
oh,
right?
it's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you're
I need
the.
to look at
I
it
am
the way I
with
Well, at
see
least
it.
you'll have the tattoo.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Open it.
You know, to balance it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've got, I've got some brand.
You can just sit there like that on your strings
That
with
way,
your arm
just
out
that way
like that.
when it's...
Do you want it closer to you? Do you want me to get another stand?
Oh yeah, maybe pop it just at the stand behind her. That might help. Or just pop it down there. Yeah.
The shading is cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that like a is that shading or that font like is it like a kind of a generic one?
What did you tell me? It's yours.
It's your brand.
Your brand.
It's like an old
I
coffee.
believe this
Yeah.
is the old. It's like a maybe an adapted Gothic.
G'day,
font
guys.
Yes.
That they've made.
So if you can make
like
sure
on
that you're sharing the
edge.
video around,
That's
that
your
would be
new
absolutely
mother logo,
wonderful.
'cause it used to be solid.
Yeah.
Because we want to get Magnum Opus as many
Yeah.
followers on
Yeah, makes it look
TikTok and on Facebook and on YouTube as possible.
Yeah, no, that's heaps
so
better.
share it around.
Yeah.
Magnum Opus
Yeah.
Mornington. That would be absolutely wonderful. Now, Mrs. TFM's I noticed on there, so I've just told her that you're going to come down and get her name tattooed across your forehead. So that's
Yeah, we'll be
no
doing that
worry at
next.
all. Yeah.
Thanks, guys, for jumping on.
Yeah.
Alright, she's good.
Well, you know, it's important. Big boss jobs. I'm like, he's just the boss, but the big boss is here.
Yeah, for sure we can get
We've invited the whole company to watch the stream.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
There you go. The whole company is.
So we've got Dan, the other Dan from Vic. He's like, I wanted a shout out.
G'day, Dan. There you go. You're next. Come on down.
Yeah.
Come on down and grab it. Come on, big fella.
That's the shout out. I reckon he's going to be rough with that.
Dan, I want to let you know that as the captain here down in Mornington Opus, Magnum Opus here in Mornington, I think you're a great guy and I would let you come over to my house and have relations with my family.
Jesus.
That's just escalated quickly.
Is that not the shout out he wanted?
Okay, yeah, I'd like to meet the guy first, personally, but...
All right, well, you can just have relations with me and then eventually...
He is the epitome of the mother brand actually. He loves
Is he?
camping, doesn't he? He loves adventure
He does.
and camping. He
does.
loves the brand.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, he's going to love this thing.
He gets in his camper van and just disappears.
So Mother's actually running a really good competition at the moment in Woolworths, where if you buy 2 Mother products, you can enter the competition to win a couple of camping vouchers and stuff.
Yeah, $5,000 a camping.
Yeah, $5,000 worth of camping.
It's good ones. We've got a really good one coming out next month too, where you can win a boat.
You can win a boat. Yeah.
So
The Nightcap boat is going to be called.
Yeah.
Put that big sticker on the back.
If you win the boat, you get to take Timmy out for a day fishing.
And me. And me.
When you win it.
Yeah.
When I win it.
When you win it.
We gave away a car last year, PT fishing.
Oh, nice.
Good.
Well, I've kept it no secret, but I'm in the planning stages of getting a particular title belt created with another logo dead centre. That way when Mother turns to me in a couple of days and goes, hey, you know what, we decided to make you a brand ambassador. I can go and belt
You'd
around.
be like, you just see him walking down the street going, hello, how you going?
Lisa Bella, one of our great friends from the Nightcap, is turned up as well.
Hello.
Would you like a mother can?
Hi.
There she is, Lisa Bella. We call Lisa Bella Rhonda.
Rhonda.
We call her Rhonda because she went to Bali and she fell in love with the Balinese, and I call him Katut. So, Rhonda and Katut.
That's awesome. I know that.
Thank you.
Would you like mother can?
No thanks.
What about a hat? Yeah, I thought you would.
Yeah, perfect.
There's a hat right at the front door there. If you want to grab a hat, go for it. No, over near the couch, right here. Oh, okay, come on up.
Yeah, come up and watch from the bird's eye.
Yeah, we got the viewing group here.
The viewing group.
That's you.
There she is. There's Rhonda.
Working your magic.
How are you, darling?
Good, thank you, sweetie.
So guys, if you can share and share and share and share, if you're not following Magnum Opus Mornington on your social medias, you need to be, because
We need 1,000 followers so we can share.
That's right. We need to get
Apparently
them
that's
to
a
go
rule.
live. Yeah, get 1,000 followers on TikTok so you can go live on TikTok.
Are you on TikTok?
Yep, we're on TikTok right now. This is TikTok. So hello TikTok. Look, they even sell awesome shirts. I'm wearing a shirt. Alex is wearing a shirt.
Into a shirt. Represent.
To represent the brand. Just a bit. Hey B. Right at the front there, next to the couch, is some mother gear. Could you grab a hat for me, my dear?
Oh, it's all happening in here, isn't it?
Yes.
It is.
Could you give that to TFM?
I was
And
literally
TFM can present it
I
to
was
our
literally in
lovely
my
friend.
shop just then, and then I
Could you
saw.
hand
I
it
was
to
just
Sue?
thinking, I was just like, oh my gosh, I forgot to put the alarm on.
Thank you. We've got a nice mother hat so we can fit in today.
Thank you
We're
very
watching
much.
the magic to the captain.
She will wear this with pride.
Oh, that's cool.
She's one of our locals' heroes, this lady. Everyone knows her, everyone loves her.
We've got the smoke shop next door.
Oh, just next door here.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So everyone knows her. No you worry about that.
How long have you been in that shop for?
It's been there 3 years.
Yeah,
so,
nice.
Yeah, I've been there 2.
Yeah, cool. That's good.
So Alex, what's the Magnum Opus? What's
not my shop.
the thing you want to know?
Always good.
Always.
One of the good names were taken.
Have these guys.
You're working called
You know, it took me so long and just even travelling and thinking, I'm writing down just images and names of something we can, something a client across the dynamic of the 20 years that I've done that we are all in search of, and that's the best work that can be provided. So, Magnum Opus is Latin for like a composition or an artist's best piece.
Oh wow, okay.
So I think that while we all strive to be the best versions of ourselves, that reflective of that is the artwork that comes with us coming together and making some beautiful artwork. Yeah.
It's unbelievable. Now, anyone that's wanting to get into the tattoo business,
Yes.
what would be your
Probably finish it off with
advice?
wall hat collection.
Oh, yeah.
Advice to get in, get a tattoo.
First start.
That's the best start.
Yeah.
How are you going to know what it feels like if you don't get it done? No, but you know, you get in with a crew, you get to know somebody. I believe that you know, folio and things and art, you know, Victoria and a few other states in Australia shamefully haven't regulated anything yet.
Yeah.
There's a lot of backyard business
There is
going
a lot
on.
of backyard business. I tried to start my own, but no one would stick figures.
Well,
And a frog. You could do a frog. It's not a good looking frog.
Well, I better go, guys. Back to the show.
Rhonda, thanks for popping in, my darling. I'll come and see you.
And follow the captain and Alex here. And
Thanks.
let's all go.
Bye, Lisa.
The mother cousin.
Bella.
Yes.
Nice to meet you too. Yeah, no worries.
I'll see you after it.
Absolutely.
Enjoy your day.
Thank you.
Hey, B, can I borrow you next? Do you
Yeah.
want to come up here? Do you want to come up here?
Yeah, B.
See ya.
I'm going to watch you now and I'm over at the shop.
See you, darling. See ya.
So please make sure you're sharing and all that sort of stuff, guys. That would be absolutely fantastic. We want to get Magnum Opus Mornington trending if we can. That would be awesome. So whether you're on the Facebook or on the TikTok, please share it around. Or if you're watching us on YouTube, as our replay, please let everyone know how great it is down here. Now we've got B up here. Now B's one of the other wonderful apprentices that work here. Tell us your story, B. What got you into tattooing?
I've been obsessed with tattoos for like as long as I can remember.
Yeah.
I got my first one at 9 a.m. on my 18th birthday because I wasn't going to wait any longer than that. I just fell in love with them and I knew that it was what I wanted to do.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. And then you've got a fair whack at ink on yourself as well. Do you ink yourself as well, or?
Sometimes.
Yeah. And your makeup is on point, by the way.
Always. B's makeup is always on point.
I learned a makeup trick from my young daughter, right? And that is when you're doing the perfect wings, you use a piece of tape under your eye to get the straight line. Yeah. I taught someone that on TikTok a few weeks ago, and last night she turned up on live with perfect wings, thanking everybody, thanking my young one for teaching it. My young one's 9, by the way.
Wow.
Right, and she knows how to do that. So someone goes, did she learn it from YouTube? And I'm like, I'm guessing so. I don't think women are just born knowing these things, like how a duck knows how to swim.
I think you did with this.
Oh, yeah, right, yeah. Naturally gifted.
Yep.
I've got like really heavy foundation on today. So, what year are you up to in your apprenticeship?
I've been here for about a year now.
Yep.
Yeah.
And have you moved on to skin yet?
Yes.
You have moved on to skin.
Yes.
Alright. So I have to come and see you for my next one then.
Of course.
Alright.
So B actually specialises or is learning glitter tattoos.
Glitter tattoos? What?
Yep,
That's a thing?
that is a thing.
Is there a special type
I
of
have
ink, or-
to apologise if the lady's watching, but I also have to comment is, I don't know if B's seen on our comments on our social media, there's a lady who commented on your teacup and she asked, how long does the glitter last?
Is it forever?
Yeah, must have been good then.
Well, we don't use glitter in our
Yeah.
pigments, so B's done an amazing job at recreating through the art of tattoo the, what do you call it, false perception that there's glitter there.
Oh, so it's not actual glitter?
No!
What?
How can you tattoo with glitter?
Mine's actually blind. I actually thought it was like a special ink. Because I was with TFM on this one. Like, it must be a special ink, surely. But no, it's the illusion of
Yep.
glitter.
Is there a picture of one in here?
Yeah, we did see this.
I can.
Or jump
Just bring it up there and show everyone live what...
Yeah.
Okay.
So is it using real bright colours?
Yeah, just a different
Some sort of
variety of colours. Put some white in at the end, and then it'll sparkle.
Wham bam,
Yeah.
And if you're out there on TikTok at the moment, if you want to ask a question to the great, wonderful people here at Magnum Opus Mornington, chuck your questions in and we can ask away as well.
That is cool, yeah.
What is the longest time you've spent tattooing in one sitting?
Ooh.
Oh, doesn't seem over there.
I believe my longest sitting is 12 hours.
12 hours of just straight tattooing.
Straight tattooing on an oil rigger who used to be an XSAS soldier. So I tapped out before he did.
Jeez.
He is my record for longest sitting.
12 hours tattooing straight.
Straight.
Yep.
Where was it? Like back or arm? Or
Top
Yeah.
of arm, shoulder.
On his willy.
12 hours.
That's how long
That'll be a big one, eh?
That's how long it takes for mine. I did have welcome to Jamaica, have a nice day tattooed on me. Now it just says WD. what are you getting done at TFM? You come down here?
Yeah, well,
Wizard's going to jump on.
We're just going to tattoo.
I'll jump on just something on you. Just a little one.
Yeah.
These guys want to tattoo themselves.
Why not?
Why not? You only live once, don't you?
Yep. YOLO!
YOLO. So I was thinking one night we're going to have to do the nightcap from here.
We can definitely do that.
Bring in the big studio lights and cameras and Sarah and talk tattoos and bring TFM and the Wizard down here again.
Maybe we can tattoo them next time.
Oh,
Revenge is sweet,
Oh,
sweet,
yeah,
Josh.
sweet.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. And if anyone wants to, fund the title belt, because that's the next big thing. After this, it's going to be the title belt, which I've kept secret. No one even knew except the team.
Title belt, hey?
A title belt with another logo.
so how do you win the title belt?
It's for me.
Oh,
He's just reigning champion.
I'm the
That's it.
champion.
That was you just stole my
it's
question.
not for like anything. It's just for yourself.
It's a photo op. It's a.
What's the plans for it? Like, you'd obviously have it on the night shift in the background or something like that.
Nightcap, yeah.
Nightcap, sorry, night shift's the other one I watch.
And then
That's another good one.
I like to take it to events so people can have photos with it and
Yeah.
all that sort of stuff. That's pretty much the idea behind that.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, just a nice prop for people to have a mother can in one hand and a child on the
Do
other
you know what?
side.
We could
Like
use
you.
it when people win prizes, like someone's car, they
Yeah.
can get
Take it.
the belt, so
Take it out.
congratulations.
Yeah.
like on-
Or the boat.
When you win the boat,
Yeah, when I win the boat.
yeah, it's
absolutely.
perfect to have it on.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
I tell you what, if I win the boat, I'm straight away calling it the nightcap and then have the mother sticker directly underneath it as well so people know that.
How much does the belt cost to make?
It's, I got a price for a $1 grand. Yeah, no, that's true.
Oh wow, so it's heavy use of the
Oh
real
yeah,
deal.
two of them. It's the same guy that did on my ones for the nightcap. Because I got a couple of title belts, I got nightcap
really?
title belts as well.
Yeah.
So, quick question going back to the past. Will you ever get a wrestling event back up and running?
Well, this question's been asked a few times, and the answer is,
Jelly wrestling?
oh, you can jelly it. Do you know jelly wrestling? What's
Oh,
that?
can tackle.
All right, you're in. Show me.
Okay, cool.
I reckon jelly wrestling would be.
Jelly wrestling would be a huge thing. I have been asked to set up. There was a foam wrestling one that someone wanted me to.
I
set
think
up.
Mother would get behind a jelly wrestling. We could like put
We
the
could do it.
flavours of. You could pretend it's like
Yeah,
flavour like that.
yeah.
Say green drink coming
Oh
out.
my
Be
god, I
like,
totally.
Because
wrestled
like,
for that.
there's some great flavours currently out
and you
with
chuck
Mother.
TFN in there.
Yeah, TFN.
Well, that could be alright.
Chuck TFN in there in his underpants and see
Yeah.
what happens.
Now, I'm not sure if my missus is still watching because she will say there's no chance in hell that we'll bring back NCWA. But there's also a strong chance that for one-off shows here and there, absolutely.
Yeah.
There's one that Kindred Studios. They
Yep.
have wrestling there maybe once a month or something.
Yeah.
It sells out.
It's
Really?
Yes.
is that the one up in
It's in Yarraville.
Yarraville? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's MCW.
Yeah.
Great guys. I know the guys that run MCW, and we've used a few of their roster on our shows.
Yep.
Our last show that we did, which was here in Mornington, we drew quite well, and
Yep.
if it wasn't for my injuries and my
Yeah.
time that I couldn't give back to the wrestling industry, which is why we made the hard,
You
really
used to
sad.
wrestle?
We used to make the really sad decision. I used to own wrestling.
What was your character?
The captain.
Oh, of course it was.
Just a turned-up version of me. Yeah, turned-up version of me. I was the authority owner, but I was a good owner.
What was your outfit?
I had a nice black suit with the NCWA shirt underneath the suit jacket.
Yeah.
Where these days I've actually got a proper captain's jacket that has my rank and mother logos and all that sort of stuff. Someone made me some custom ranks from the shoulder pads and stuff, and it's a pretty little jacket. So that would be my new. Like say for instance, if mother was to contact me going, hey, would you like to come down to do this event? That would be
As a wrestler?
Yeah, I could bring my wrestling belts down. Yeah.
I'm just
Mate,
picturing
that'd
too
be
many. My brain right now is.
And I had speedos too. Did you do it, right?
So, did you used to write the script as well? Did you always make yourself win?
Yeah.
Good question.
Why do you think he's creating a title belt? Yeah.
That's a bit of a conflict of interest, but
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the idea, if you're what's known as the booker, you never book yourself to go over.
Yeah.
There are companies out there that do that, and I think you shoot yourself in the foot because your boys will get shitty at you.
Can I guess how it went?
Sure.
Were you like kind of the best 80% of the time?
So I was the untrained owner. So
you come out and you're like,
come out to announce matches and stuff like that for people, or book the big storylines. Like, hey, we have the heel come in and he's cut the promo on the crowd and how much of arseholes and stuff they are.
Yeah.
My music would hit and I'd come out and punish him, put him in a title defence or whatever. So there was a good storyline with our champion at the time.
Yeah.
He was the bad guy and he would pick on my family, threaten kids, all that sort of stuff. So as the boss, he just pushed me to that level where I couldn't take it anymore, and we broke out into a bit of a fight, and we went from there. But
who's your favourite wrestler of all time across like all championships?
It is a big question. At the moment, look, CM Punk will always be the greatest. There's a guy called MJF, who's the current AEW heavyweight title. He's the best all-rounder. He's best on the mic, he's best in the ring, and he can back up what he's saying in interviews and stuff as well. So his work ethic is unbelievable. The fact that he's only 24 means that he's just started. So he's just got a huge career ahead of him.
What about Ric Flair?
Oh, Ric Flair in the day?
Yeah.
Can't get any better than Ric Flair. Ric Flair today?
Yeah.
Not so much. He just doesn't know when to let go. He's 75, mate. Like,
does Logan Paul stuff?
I wish I could say he did.
Yeah.
But because he's an enemy of our brand, absolutely.
Yeah,
piece of shit. Absolutely. Logan Paul, if you're watching, you're a piece of shit and I challenge you. I'll meet you in the ring any day or night, mate. I'll be right there. Let this get to Logan Paul. Logan Paul, you listening to me? I don't care about your WWE contract. I'm the goddamn captain and I will fight you. I will fight you in this. You hit the arena, right? And I will flog you. You and your little girly drink.
And mother will flog you.
Yeah, mother's on my side, mate. I've got the machine behind me. What have you got? A couple of followers. 10 people follow your lives or whatever?
Now that would be something we'd get behind.
Clash of the
Get the
brands.
captain out in his underpants.
And meanwhile, my wife's at home going, what the fuck have you done?
I love it. How's the shading going, alright?
You know what, this is the first time I've had proper shading for a very, very long time. And I forgot that, look, it's a good pull, but it's pulling the skin more than what the singular needle does. But, it's tolerable.
He's still talking, so it's nothing too bad. Hey, I'm struggling to work until
I'm swallowing the tissues. Look, I know when I get home, my wife's going to have to give me a big cuddle and get out my favourite blanket. And have you guys noticed that we've got Tool playing in here? This is my wife's favourite band.
Is it?
Yeah, TFM's favourite band. Right, we've got it going on. And we've got another one of your apprentices floating around here taking some photos. Would you like to come up into the nosebleed section?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Was that a Optus reference?
That was?
Yep.
And the nosebleed section is actually a term in the industry. That a nosebleed, if you're in the nosebleed, you're like the highest start that you can get.
Now, what in Europe is front centre?
No, nosebleed. It's the top.
Is it nosebleed like?
You're right at the top because you're so high up you get a nosebleed. So there's the people in the front row, and then there's the nosebleed section, which is right at the very top.
Right by the
There we go.
in the wash pit.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know that sample of the song, Look Around the Places I Know, Going Up to, that song was written back in the early 70s, the original song, and I love that version as well.
So it's not even an original song.
No, it's just a sample.
Everything's simple.
It's just a sample. But I give props to who got books, they did a great job. And then actually as well I was listening to it before I got out of the count as well. Now, you're going to have to remind, I totally forgot, I'm blanking here because I'm full of pain.
My name's Kate.
Kayla.
Kayla.
No, I've just changed your name. Do what you're told. Now, how long have you been running to tattoo for? Because you're very new to the industry.
I'd say when I started thinking about job opportunities to do with my art back in high school, but due to outside circumstances, I wasn't able to pursue that journey until very recently.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And how long have you been practicing for?
Practicing?
Yeah.
I haven't really been practicing at all. Yeah.
Oh, great.
Why don't you She
Yeah.
draws. She's a really good
Good
drawer.
drawer.
Why don't you talk about what style you specialise
Yes,
in?
please.
I like a lot of pop culture work. Aesthetically, I like anything with a lot of details in it.
Yeah.
So like, I'm enjoying the fine line work and all that Jazzy's been doing. But I think you spoke to her before.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm still trying to find my footing. But anything pop culture sort of nerdy stuff is my go. Yeah.
She's actually an amazing animator. I just want to say that. She won't say it herself. So we're very blessed to have such talent to work with.
Oh, look, like finally bled.
Yeah,
Sorry. Can we dig a little deeper?
like Disney animation sort of stuff, but like the frames and stuff. Yeah. I was in uni for design and animation first before I left to now I'm here. I actually want to do a project when I do start tattooing and get a bunch of people willing to get a frame.
More people coming in.
Sort of like a small animation of someone dancing or something, and everyone gets their frame tattooed on them. You just take a photo and do like a time lapse. Yeah, so that would be cool, like a flip book but with human skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be
Ooh.
That'd be cool. Has anyone ever done anything like that? Is that true?
I have seen it floating around.
Tomorrow
but I
just
don't think it's
quickly
Yeah, go for it, mate.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Is that it?
How's that? Lava.
No.
Take a second, jeez. Just trying to do a bloody brand plug. Jeez. Now, just remember, while we're doing this, if you can follow Magnum Opus Mornington here on TikTok as well as Facebook and Instagram and all that sort of stuff, it'd be wonderful. We're getting there, boys and girls, we're getting there. Yeah, it's all centered. She spelled mother wrong, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's looking super sharp from up here. Oh, yeah. Top shelf work.
Well, as you said before, too, everyone goes for the Monster Claw, and Monster is the promiscuous lady of the energy drink world because she's everywhere. Where Mother, we pick our partners, and you like how I said we, like I own the thing.
Very cheesy.
So I feel pretty chuffed that I'm the only one in known existence to have this tattoo. And I'm more than proud to have it and display it. And
I reckon you are.
It's a first for me, and I've been around, so it's...
Yeah, nothing like being the number one.
being number one, setting the trend.
Yep.
Exactly.
Exactly,
Absolutely.
right.
So the truth. I reckon you've definitely got the biggest mother tattoo in the world.
Look at that. Look at that. Biggest in the world.
Challenge!
I reckon
That's the
I
biggest
can
one
take
in the
the
world.
same. I reckon.
Yeah, biggest one in the world.
No, it's Australia/New Zealand.
Yep.
So,
Throw it out there.
Look, we're going to have to throw it out there. Let's see your biggest mother
I've
tattoo.
got something bigger than that.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a ruler out and measure it, and I don't want people running out and getting it tattooed after the fact.
No, it can't be
That's
after the fact.
cheating.
Cheating.
So if you have a mother tattoo and you're out there watching and it's bigger than that,
Yep.
I will let you help me fight Logan Paul. Because I'm going to need help. I'm an old man with a walking stick.
Yeah.
Did you draw that?
Oh no, that's not. I'll show you what I have done there.
Look at this shading.
Oh, it's amazing.
I love this smoky shade of the mother logo, where it distinctly changes colour.
I thought
Like
it
And
was
it nailed it.
pen pen.
looks cool.
like a
Ballpoint pen.
you're kidding me.
She's good.
Yeah.
Don't fill her head up too much,
No,
though.
that's dangerous for me.
You know, apprentices don't need big heads before they,
I don't think
What
it's
does
Crazy for a pen.
What time is it?
It is 12:53.
nearly there, mate.
Yeah, that's all good.
Wish I could draw.
I can't draw, like, as I say, I'm really, really good at stick figures, just not the heads.
Be 60 with that, though.
It would be good.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever get, look, you know when someone's working in the field, even if they love it, you have your moments where you don't like it. Does that happen to you, Alex, or you still love it?
Oh, I
every
can
day?
tell you how. Can I answer this one for you?
Sure.
Doing tattoos like this, where there's no challenge in it, and it's just shady, I hate it.
Each to their own. I don't know, I think when you pass your ego stage of your career and you're in search for something more meaningful, I guess, you find deeper meaning in what you want. is not up to me to decide whether it's good or not. Does that make sense?
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
And I think I'd be the most judgmental
Give me a word again.
person if I was to sit there and tell you what's, I don't know, whether it's good or not. It's not my judgment call.
Yep.
You could have somebody who's, God forbid, sick, very sick, and they draw a picture for you, and it's not that great. And I'm not going to make a comment on that. Like if somebody wants to come in, or another cool thing is when your kids draw pictures for you.
Please share, guys.
Sick, hey? And then
Can you
like,
click all the likes on this and get the video up and running? That would be great, so we can get more followers for Magnum Opus. So you see the little love hearts down here if people start liking the live. So if you're watching the live, just double tap that. Double tap the screen. Let's get some love hearts going. Let's get it going. It doesn't cost anything to tap the screen twice. So just tap the damn screen. And if you're out there on Facebook, on Magnum Opus' Facebook page, please share it as well and click the like button and share and share and share. So, is your other artist Josh in today?
he is.
Yeah. Do we need to see Josh?
Do you want to go, Kayla, grab Joshy for a little bit of a...
Could you
Oh, hi, Josh.
What do you think? Could you grab a couple of other things to give Josh? He's a big
fan.
Yeah.
Big fan.
What do you reckon, Josh? Being a mother fan that you are,
Yeah,
what do you reckon of what I'm doing?
you're getting the logo done.
I certainly am too.
It's pretty sick.
And we've got the big top wigs of the state here from Monster and Mother right here in the studio currently, who are floating around to witness this.
Come down for a squeeze.
Come down for a squeeze. Is the people at Monster and Mother still floating around? Hopefully they are.
Oh, of course. They're watching right across the country. Send it out to the whole company.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Would you like to come up this way?
When you come up to the viewing platform.
The viewing platform.
Do you want that?
That is mate.
Hey, so Dan Curran, the other monster guy from Kick, he does meat pie reviews.
Oh right.
So,
Meat
yeah, we just fuck around.
Yeah, sick.
If we're on a big trip, like a big day, like if we drive to Melbourne or something, just send us a funny video of him eating a local pie and give us a review. Is there a good shop down here that has a good meat pie?
Banjo.
Banjo.
Yeah.
Banjo, alright.
Banjo.
Open me to
G'day guys. G'day Blake. Hey Blake, can you do me a
Send
favour
your way,
and
Banjo.
send this video to everybody and like the video as much as possible because we need to get Magnum Opus who are doing my sponsor here on my Mother Energy Drink, who are a sponsor of myself and the Nike. Do I call you as a sponsor? I probably shouldn't, because you're not actually technically a sponsor. But please share this. We need to get as many followers on Magnum Opus's TikTok. So Magnum Opus on Magnum Opus Mornington is their TikTok and their Facebook. Please share it. Please send this video out to as many people as you can. We're almost finished on the tattoo, so I'd like as many people as possible to see the end result. So that would be great. But Blake, who's one of our followers here on TikTok, he's tuned in. He's extremely good at sharing and sending stuff around. So
We're just touching up
a
now.
little bit of touch up.
Yep, and then we're good.
You can touch me up anytime.
Oh my god, I shouldn't have left that one.
No, you left that one way open.
You wish, jellyfish.
Because you did tell me your sexual preference, and I'm like, oh, once you touch me
Raging
for
homo here.
once you touch me for a long period of time, that sort of it changes things for a woman. No, we'll need to come in because we need to. What do you think will come in that line on that A?
Yep.
But I'll put in another day to do it later.
Yeah, cool.
Because I know that my family needs to get out and about this afternoon. Now, how are you going with all this? Look, I must admit, this is beyond accurate. Like it's.
Oh, look, I've taken a little bit longer than I normally do. I'm stopping and starting and talking, and I've never been in a situation like this before.
And you've nailed it.
And we're nailing it. So, a few little touch-ups. And then you're on your way, eh?
Oh, that was my carry bag.
Oh, put a coat or something in it to slide away.
Oh, no. What I carried mother beans in this morning, I didn't have bacon carrots. Oh, shit, I'll just use this.
Just a random nut. Is it what?
See, I know, he's like, I bought some food.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Alright, take me some lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
If you guys could click that like button if you're watching, that would be great. Just double tap the screen, guys.
Beautiful. There you go, mate. Let me
Is that
clean
it?
you up. Yep.
That's it.
Where that?
You can come around if you want. We'll show this off.
We've found some competition now.
What was it?
See that to you?
No, but what highlights and if you really want to go all out?
Do you reckon I need it?
No.
Then I'm happy if you're happy.
Oh, it's just Photoshop, you know.
Yeah, I reckon too. Someone tried to challenge you, but
Where's
Photoshop
Photoshop?
is great.
A bunch of
Yeah, they tried to challenge me and they got debunked.
That's what I'm talking about. People photoshopping, not good. We've got the real deal here.
The real
This
deal,
is the
everybody.
real deal.
You see a real Photoshop.
I thought we were in Stripe there.
So how long do you reckon that took? About just under an hour?
Just under an hour.
That's amazing.
Talking. I reckon
Talking,
put it
yeah.
So we
on
could knock this
my
down
desktop
to about
next
40
day.
minutes if you guys wanted it. Thank you for everybody that's sharing this. Thank you for the roses and stuff. This is the real deal. This is, yeah, look. As you can see, it is the real deal. It's almost the same size as the can. Almost.
I could have done that quicker. If there's any tattoo artists that are sponsored by another brand that think they can tattoo faster than me, I'm challenging them.
Oh, there's the challenge
Why
later.
talking? Why talking?
While talking, while being interviewed,
Yeah, while being interviewed.
whilst being
If
interviewed.
you want to time trial me without talking,
Game on.
game on.
Look,
Should we finish up?
we'll finish up. Oh, you still do?
Yeah.
Alright.
Doing
If
that.
you guys want to get photos before we put
yeah.
because we have to put the glad wrap and stuff on it.
Yeah.
Plenty of photos.
Yeah, I'll get photos. We'll get a photo of you both looking when you finish.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's really good.
We're going to get close up photos. I just need to do a couple more ones.
I'm gonna just tell Mum we'll get that for Mother's Day.
Alright, don't move. I'm just finishing the little bit of touch-ups. Cool. Here you go. Right, I'm done.
That is some top shelf work.
Thanks, mate.
So, how do you want us?
Yeah, maybe just look up and get a.
I'm gonna put my hand over you. Is that alright?
Yeah, that's it from the top. Yeah. Face. That's it. That's what I want to do. Alright, ready guys? Big smiles. Yeah, awesome. Great work, guys.
Awesome.
Nailed it. Literally.
Nailed it. Yeah, literally.
Look at that. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Alex and the team down here at Magnum Opus here in Mornington, the greatest tattooers on the planet. Why go anywhere else? I don't care where you are on this planet. You need to come to Mornington, Victoria. You need to come down to Main Street, and on the Main Street, you'll see Magnum Opus Mornington. You'll probably see me out the front with "I'm now a homeless person" sign, but you can see past me and just go straight into the tattoo shop and get yourself some tattoos.
Yeah.
More the merrier. Don't just get one either.
Yeah, we're actually going to hit the street now and have a chat to people about tattoos.
Oh yeah.
See what the general conception of the new tattoo shop in Main Street is going to be.
Now while you're doing this, I know the routine, but for those that are looking at getting their first tattoo,
Yes.
what's the tattoo care from here on out? Because this is a thing that a lot of people don't take into consideration.
I'm not going to judge any artist on what advice they want to give because it's different for everybody. So, cream morning and night for 2 weeks. Don't pick it or scratch it. If it gets itchy, slap it.
Winner.
Winner.
And how long does the glad wrap stay on
You
for?
can leave this on until you get home and then go to warm water rinse, towel pat dry, make sure it's dry before you put cream on twice a day.
Twice a day. And do you sell the cream and stuff here?
Will do.
You're a winner, even
Yep.
better. Well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us on this special live. Thank you for everybody that liked this video, shared this video, both on TikTok and on Facebook. And if you're watching us on our replay on YouTube, thank you very much for your time and effort. Big thank you, of course, to our wonderful tattooist, Alex, here, who actually owns Magnum Opus Mornington, to come down and see them. They've got their apprentices, they've got their team, they've got everything going on. You need to be part of it. Come up this way a little bit. This is, where is he? There he is, TFM, Tim from Monster and Mother. Then we've got Wizard himself as well. He's come in.
Great work from the captain. That's amazing effort. Alex nailed that tattoo, 100%.
Smashed it.
Yeah.
So that's
Biggest one in the world.
biggest one in the world.
Yep.
And
Biggest mother in the world.
biggest mother in the world. And as the managers of Victoria and Tasmania, what's your personal takeaway from this? If someone came to you and said, hey, look what I got tattooed on me.
I'll give you as much mother that I had on me.
There's a winner.
And I normally have a truckload.
Truckload of mother's always
Truckload of
good.
mother, you could be it.
Yeah, that's just beautiful. Well done.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Great work.
Thanks, mate.
Absolute pleasure. This is wonderful. And look, if you want to see more of these sort of live tattoos and stuff, you need to get behind Magnum Opus on TikTok and on Facebook so they can do their lives. So you can see their tattoo work. So you can learn more and more about the art of tattooing. And
Yes.
so we need them to hit the 1,000 followers on TikTok. I don't know if it's grown or not, but
I think we've
hopefully
got
it has.
about 70 or 80 now.
Yeah.
Anybody following, give us a big shout out. We'd love to share our story, the shop with you guys.
Yeah.
Please follow us. Magnum Opus Tattoo. Until
Thank you,
next
guys.
time.
Until next time.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Until next time, I've been the captain and you have been the Nightcap Nation, and we will see you again next time. Bye. Go on, go.